Today was indeed a hectic day for me. I was at the court today, the Federal High Court in Abuja, where the court heard the bail application in the criminal case involving the Inspector General of Police and our brother Linus Williams, aka Br. So the court actually granted Br bail today, and we've been at the court since morning perfecting Br's bail. First and foremost, I want to thank Nigerians who stood in solidarity with Br all through his incarceration. I want to thank our leader, Omoyole Sowore. This man is indeed a humanitarian. He's not just a human rights activist. I call him a humanitarian. Omoyole Sowore is far beyond the title of a human rights activist. He is a humanitarian. I mean, this man was in the court from morning till this evening. In fact, we were the last people that left the court premises this evening. That's how dedicated Omoyole Sowore is in ensuring that Nigerians enjoy their freedom, in ensuring that innocent Nigerians are not incarcerated, that innocent Nigerians are not oppressed with power. So I really thank Ebon Omoyole Sowore for being a humanitarian. Now, while we were at the court, I saw a video made by Barrister Marshall. In fact, I actually confronted Barrister Marshall in the court. In a whole lot of people confronted him, not just me. So many people confronted him because of that video. In fact, this was myself and Barrister Marshall while we were stepping out from the court for, after the bail hearing. So many of us confronted Barrister Marshall. In fact, let's play that video so that I can address the video. So Nigerians, watch the video.
The much awaited bail of our brother or friend, we can call him that now, Br, has been perfected. But we do not want to dwell on what has happened in the past. And then in talking about what crystallized in court today, we must also commend our leader here, Mr. Omoyole Sowore, for the role he played. And then we must also appreciate Very Dark Man for conceding to see that this matter is resolved amicably today. He has assured the world and assured even the prosecution that he is given to settling this matter. The fact cannot be denied that Very Dark Man was offended as far as this matter is concerned. And the way and manner that our friend now, Br, went about this issue was most unfortunate. You do not offend a man in Africa and tell the man to do his worst. As far as this matter is concerned, Very Dark Man was offended.
So in that very video, Marshall said that he is appreciating Very Dark Man for conceding to ensure that this matter is resolved amicably. You see, listen, Very Dark Man has nothing to do with Br's bail today. He has nothing to do with Br's bail. And after all, the police filed a counter affidavit challenging Br's bail application. The police only withdrew that counter affidavit because they saw that their counter affidavit was weightless and baseless. That was why they withdrew the counter affidavit. So even if they had left the counter affidavit, the court would have also granted Br bail. So saying that you are appreciating Very Dark Man because he considered to ensuring that this matter is resolved amicably is highly out of place, because Very Dark Man played no role. Now, Barrister Marshall, in that video, you said that VDM was offended. That VDM was offended. Bro, VDM was never offended. Br has said this countless times, even from the prison, that he never offended VDM. And we want this matter to be concluded. We want this matter to be followed to a logical conclusion. So saying that, that VDM was offended, that we must acknowledge that VDM was offended, that's not true. VDM was never offended in any way. As long as this issue is concerned, Br never committed any criminal offense. That's the case. He never committed any criminal offense. If VDM feels that he was offended by Br, let him institute a civil case. Do you understand? This matter has nothing to do with criminal. This matter has nothing to do with criminal. Now, in the charge sheet, you said that Br impersonated Very Dark Man. What is impersonation? Impersonation is when someone uses another person's identity to create a profile impersonating that person. In this case, Br used an image to run adverts, which falls within the purview of civil wrong. This is a civil case. It has nothing to do with criminal. It has nothing to do with impersonation. In the other one, you said identity theft. What is identity theft? Identity theft is when someone steals your personal details like bank details, ID card, debit card or credit card and uses them to defraud others. That's when you talk of identity theft. In this case, that wasn't what happened. You said that Br. used Verydarkman's image to run adverts. Then institute a civil case and prove it before the court. So telling us that, oh, VDM was offended, it is not true. If anybody was actually offended, it was Br. who was arrested over a civil case, incarcerated for 2 weeks now. Do you understand? Also, Verydarkman went on Google and took a screenshot of Br.'s profile on Google and altered Br.'s profile and added fraudster in Br.'s name. He added fraudster. That's a criminal offense. If you are talking about alteration, if you are talking about someone altering another person's information, it is Verydarkman who altered Br.'s information on Google. We have the evidence of what VDM did. So if anybody was offended, it was Br. who was offended by Verydarkman. So Marshall Abubakar saying that, oh, Verydarkman was offended is not true. We want this matter to be concluded. We want this matter to be followed to a logical conclusion. So nobody wants any withdrawal. Br. does not want any withdrawal. In fact, if you people try to withdraw this case, I personally will advise Br. to file a civil lawsuit for malicious prosecution. Br. was maliciously prosecuted. There was never any case ab initio. What you people did was that you arrested Br. and charged him with trumped up charges and deceived the judge to remand Br. for 2 weeks now. All you did was just to punish Br. for 2 weeks now. Do you understand the gravity of what you did? You took a businessman out of his business place for 2 weeks and you locked him behind bars? No, now. No. If anybody was offended, it was Br. who was offended, not Verydarkman. Therefore, Marshall Abubakar, we want you people to follow this matter to a logical conclusion. We want this matter to be followed to a logical conclusion. The court has granted Br. bail, right? We want the prosecution to continue. Do you understand? Let's follow this matter to a logical conclusion and see who's wrong and who's right. Do you understand? And if you people try to withdraw this case, if the Nigerian Police Force and Verydarkman try to withdraw this case, we will file a malicious prosecution suit against you people. That's what's going to happen. I will personally encourage Br. to do it. So, make una no think say una remand person now una won't run. No. Barrister Marshall Abubakar, I understood your body language in this speech. I understood your body language here.
But we don't want to dwell on what has happened and transpired in the past. We are now given to resolving this matter amicably.
You want the matter to be resolved amicably when you remanded a businessman for 2 weeks for committing no criminal offense, for committing no offense known to our laws. You are telling me, oh, you want to resolve the matter amicably after you've locked this person up for 2 weeks? That's way of oppressors. That's way of oppressors. Oppressors who lock you up with trumped up charges. When it is time for them to prove their case, they will take to their heels and now revert to say, oh, we want to settle this matter amicably. No! You had the ample time to resolve the matter amicably without taking Br. to the prisons. You didn't do it. After you had remanded Br. for 2 weeks in prison, now you want the matter to be resolved amicably. No, we are not going to resolve the matter amicably. Let's allow the court to decide. The court must decide on this case. The court must decide on this case. This was also how the same police charged C. King with trumped up charges. 2 days ago, the court struck out that matter. The Nigerian Police Force, same Nigerian Police Force, arrested this guy, remanded him for weeks, and charged him with trumped up charges. That matter has been going on since last year, that he insulted Enoch Adiboye. That matter has been going on since last year. Few days ago, the court struck it out. So if that guy wants to file lawsuit now against the police for malicious prosecution, he can file, and they will pay him through their nose. Therefore, we are not going to allow anybody to withdraw this case. We must follow this case to a logical conclusion. I can assure you, Nigerians, that the court will strike this matter out. And when the court strikes this matter out, of course, Verydarkman and his bunch of oppressors know what awaits them. They know what awaits them. So, Barrister Marshall Abubakar, you have to take it off your head. You have to take it off your imagination that Br. is going to allow you people to settle amicably. Now, at this point, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. We must follow this case to a logical conclusion. So, Nigerians, Br. will address you people in due time. He will address Nigerians in due time. So, this is all I have to say for now, because we have said all these things to Barrister Marshall Abubakar today at the court. So, it is good that we also come online and say it. In fact, it is good that I also come online and say it. So, peace, my people.